Hello, God bless you and welcome again to my channel. Today, I want to say one or two things about the coming election in Nigeria. And please, I want you to share this video, send it to somebody. And most importantly, please share this video with Nigerian people. Share this video with Nigerian people, please. I made a decision. I will not be a preacher whose voice will not be heard in the society. I made a decision. I will not be a coward. I made a decision. I will not be silent on political issues. And I want to say this, and I say it without apology. Without apology. The present situation in Nigeria is because the church in Nigeria, when I say the church, I mean Christians in Nigeria, preachers in Nigeria, pastors in Nigeria are not united, period. I was listening to Paul Young Show, who later became David Young Show. I was listening to him and he made a comment that was very powerful, very, very powerful comment. He said that the society is a reflection of the church. The society is a reflection of the church. So when the body of Christ in a nation is not united, don't expect that nation to work. It's not going to work. So I want to start this video by saying this. I am disappointed to a great extent with Nigerian preachers. And I must say that. I must say that without apology, because the economic situation in Nigeria, the political situation in Nigeria is decayed. It has. I don't know how many of you who visited Nigeria recently. You see, I went to Nigeria twice this year. I visited Nigeria twice this year, and when I got to Nigeria, I made a decision to be casual. I made a decision to not act like I came from the US. I just decided to just dress casual. I was going out with my polo, simple t-shirt and short. I was wearing short. I was using Uber. I was using public transportation. And I was observing the society. I did that partly because I didn't want people to focus on me, I didn't want people to know, okay, oh, he's from the US, this, that, And even with all my effort to be casual, even the money I went with, what I do is when I travel, the money I will spend, I will hand it over to a loved one, that is with me. I'll give the person the money. I say, hold this money wherever we go, pay for whatever needs to be paid for. So and that's what I do. I don't pay for anything when I travel to Nigeria. I hand the money to a loved one and I tell the person, wherever we go, make payments, pay the hotel, because I was staying in a hotel for security reasons. So but I observed something. You see, the Nigeria I left 12 years ago is no longer the Nigeria I went back to see. The Nigeria I left 12 years ago was even better than the Nigeria I saw when I went back. Because the level of decadence, the level of suffering, the level of economic depression was so much. You see, if your family member in Nigeria is telling you that things are hard, believe them. Believe them. Some of you need to visit Nigeria. You just need to visit Nigeria and stay for 2 weeks and buy things from the market. Just go to the market and price things. Buy things in the market. buy food, buy bread in the market. Go and buy something. It will amaze you that Nigeria is no longer the Nigeria you used to know. Things are hard in that country. But I'm not here to lament about Nigeria. I'm here to pass across a message. This coming election is a very, very strategic one, very sensitive one. If you are in Nigeria, if you like, go and collect 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 and sell your vote. If you like, on election day, collect 10,000 or 5,000, sell your vote and vote for somebody that will put that country in another bondage for another 8 years. You see, what I told some of my friends, I told some people, add 8 years to your age before you vote. Like the day you vote, stand and add another 8 years to your age. If you're 20 years, add 8 years to your age. You're going to be 28, right? And tell yourself, who do I want to be my president for these 8 years? Who do I want in that sorok for 8 years? The church cannot be silent on political matters. And I said this before and I will say it again. The problem in Nigeria is because the church is not united. Christians are not united. Preachers are not united. Pastors are not united. It's only in Nigeria you see one pastor stand on the pulpit and speak against another pastor. Pastors attacking themselves, fighting one another, fighting to know who has the biggest church, fighting to know who does better miracles, fighting to know who makes better prophecy. And the devil has hijacked the nation. If you don't know it, know it. Nigeria has been hijacked, period. The country of Nigeria is hijacked. That country is hijacked already. And that is why when you listen to one of the candidates, he normally says, I won't call his name, he normally says, let's take back our country. Some people don't understand that comment. You need to find out why he's making that comment. Take back your country. He keeps saying, take back your country. Take back your... It means the country has been stolen. It means that country has been hijacked. That's what it means. If a man like that, with his level of political knowledge about Nigerian politics, is saying, take back your country, it means that country is sold already. If you're in Nigeria, I encourage you, go and vote. Get your PVC and vote with your conscience. I bought bread in Nigeria several times. Like I said, when I went to Nigeria, I had many experiences. You know, I was going to the market to buy things, some things that I needed. And I saw the price of things. People are suffering. People are going through a lot. I'm telling you, people are going through a lot in that country. But I'm not here to lament about Nigeria. I'm here to encourage us. Please, if you are in Nigeria, get your PVC and vote and stand there and protect your vote. Protect your vote. If you like, go and collect 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 and sell your vote for another 8 years. You will still suffer for another 8 years. You suffer for another 8 years. You see, before I conclude, let me tell you one experience I had that really, really shocked me. So I was staying in a hotel all through for security reasons. And one night, middle of the night, for some reason I couldn't sleep. And I heard my door open at the middle of the night. And I was with my brother in that room before he traveled to UK. He was with me in that room. He was sleeping, but for some reason I couldn't sleep. At the middle of the night, I heard the door open. Come, and I jumped up. I knew that something was wrong. So it later dawned on me that even people who work in the hotel could become spies and agents that will set you up. because they know where you came from. No matter how you pretend, when they look at your skin, when they hear you, because if you like, speak Igbo, speak native language, they know where you are coming from. They know. They look at you, they know where you are coming from. The security in that country is messed up. There is no security. There is no place that you will be, you think you are secure. There is no security. If I stayed in a hotel and the door of the hotel, somebody had the spare key of the room. Somebody had the spare key. Please, let's vote our conscience. It's time for Nigeria to change. We can't keep doing this. Please, we can't keep doing this. Send this message to those in Nigeria. Please, go and vote for your own good.